This is an example of, I think, staging killing the comedy in this scene. Sheriff Lamb shouldn't have had to turn around doing 180s back and forth between Lamb and Veronica. It really, in my mind, throws off all the rhythm of the comedy. It makes it impossible for Sachs to deliver this line about about the paperwork that he's showing the sheriff. You just don't believe it.
No, the victim's name goes here.
Sheriff, quick question.
Oh, why, of course, miss.
Josh told you Mason showed him a gun. Did you ever check for it?
I'm sorry. Is a teenage girl asking me if I know how to do my job?
I think the perp's name goes there.
Yes, we searched Mason's room, saw nothing. Thanks for checking up on us. We welcome the oversight.
We cut this scene, which is a boring expositional scene that I'm happy to own as a writer. And essentially this is the scene that took Keith as sheriff and Deputy Leo out to the warehouse where they caught Vinnie Van Lowe and the Fitzpatricks in the middle of a robbery. When this episode airs, you, as a fan, might wonder, how did they get from point A to point B? And the answer is here in this deleted scene. We were extraordinarily long on this episode, and in a way it was an easy cut because it was a boring scene, but on the other hand, it forced us into these two sort of funky loop lines between Keith and Deputy Leo as we land on their car. Oh, guess they're robbing it earlier than we thought they were, blah, 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 that are a little awkward, but I didn't mind losing the scene, but it did hurt that story making sense to a degree.
So we got our wiretap, and I was hoping you could tell me what this might mean.
Sure about the date, Danny? Oh, they got more in the store now than any other time of the year. And security's cool. My man staked out the boss, got the photos of all the new specs, but it won't matter because they know the truck and got no clue it's our boy driving. Does Liam know about this? Liam's like a Catholic schoolgirl, afraid to go all the way.
This weekend's our pre-summer sale. There's more cash in the store than any time but Christmas. And an armored truck comes and takes the cash out tomorrow night.
Sachs, I need 1,020s stacked and banded. You know the safe combo?
Yeah. What's the plan?
Show up tonight, stick a tracer in a stack of cash, put it in the safe, follow the money.
I hated losing this scene, and I mean hated losing this scene. I think it's a really important scene, and then at the end of the day, we came down to cutting one of two scenes from this final episode to get down to time. We were either going to cut this scene or the scene where Veronica and Piz get heckled by a boy in the food court. And in a way, this scene with Leo was more essential to plot, and yet the scene with Veronica and Piz was more essential in terms of character and understanding the difference between the way Piz handles that sort of situation and the way Logan handles that sort of situation of confrontation. I really miss this scene, and it's probably strange for viewers who watch the episode who wonder, was Deputy Leo just brought in to run and fetch the piece of evidence from the evidence room? No, he was brought in for this scene. The performances are terrific, and the moment is important. We just couldn't fit it in the episode.
Watch where you're going, Blondie.
Damn women drivers.
Glad you're here. I want to talk to you. This is a little, you know I care about you, Veronica.
Oh, God.
I've got friends at Hearst.
You cannot tell my dad. Under any circumstance, I'm serious. It'll kill him. And if it doesn't, he'll track down the person responsible and kill them.
I won't say anything. promise.